So today's my last day in Udaipur, and obviously, look at my nose. Now my throat's okay. That's what was originally bothering me for like a week or more, actually. And now it's moved into just this running nose and running eyes, and it's just crazy. I just don't get this, man. I'm gonna go get an Ayurvedic treatment, massage on my body, my face, my feet for over 2 hours. I'm gonna go very soon for that, and it's my last day, so I just want to see if I can get rid of this. I don't want to fly and be miserable going home. Unfortunately, I'm missing a lot here in this town. Um, it's really beautiful here. It reminds me a lot of Venice, actually, the water and the buildings in the water, and it's a really mellow, pretty mellow town. And I would like to be out with my friends doing stuff, but I just feel horrible. So unfortunately, I don't get to do that stuff. So at least I'm treating myself to a very long massage, and hopefully I'll feel better after that. And then be tonight and tomorrow I leave, so it'll be on the road again. But I look really horrible. Oh my God, I don't even know if I'll put this on my videos. I look really bad. So anyway, that's what we're doing today, and then I'm back home. See y'all later. Hey everyone, I'm checking in again. Boy, I was so super sick after my massage, although I felt really good. I look so bad. You think I look bad now? Oh my gosh, you should have seen me then. I just went back to my room, and it was a very small space, and I didn't care. I just was cold and didn't feel good. I got into bed and I meditated, and then I went to take a shower, but my hot water wasn't working, and so I went to the office to tell them, and they gave me this beautiful room. So this is really, like, this trip has not been, it's really been about not knowing what's going to happen next. So our room reservations got screwed up, and they didn't have us booked for our last night. And so they scrambled around, and because I was a person on my own in my own room, my only choice was to take this really tiny little basic no frills room. It was a single bed with no phone, no TV. I don't watch TV, but no tables, no nothing, like really like a hostel sort of situation. And so I've been in there all day sick and just feeling kind of weird, but I wanted to at least take a hot shower, and the hot water wasn't working either. So I was like, I went down to the front desk and I said, "I'm sure my hot water's not working." And he said, "You know what? We had a cancellation. I can put you in a different room." And they brought me to this other building. This room is so awesome. I mean, if you saw the rest of the rooms in this place, you would say this is awesome. It's so cute. Look at this. I wish I would have taken a picture of the last room I was in. I didn't even want to have a memory of it, so I didn't. It's so cute. And look at these doors. And there's like a cabinet, closet. And then the bathroom doors are also these sort of bolting doors. And a nice bathroom. I mean, as far as this place goes, it's really nice. It's really cute. I'm really happy tonight to see this room because I don't feel good, and it's just going to be good to be in a nice room and relax. And what a surprise. What a blessing. I didn't even expect this tonight. And you know what? You've got to just keep giving gratitude. And actually, I was giving gratitude this afternoon in my room. I was just changing the energy in there and meditating and thinking about all the good things that happened on the trip. And look what happened as a result. I'm a happy camper. It is a blessing tonight that I don't feel well and I actually have a nice room to be in. I'm just really excited about that. I had dinner and talked to some friends that I met on the trip, so it was nice hanging out with them for one last time. And we went for a walk to the ATM. Here's the outside of my room. And I'm up on the second floor, and this is the courtyard down here. Isn't it pretty? It has candles going. It's completely different from the other building we've been in. Didn't even know this existed. Didn't even know they had all of this over here. I mean, this totally just changes everything. What a difference. So I'm just going over to the other building to tell them where I'm at. Another courtyard I have to walk through to get out. Visited with the local cows that are hanging out. And I talked to all the cows that I ran into on this trip. Welcome to my country of India, and these are my friends, and they're all here welcoming you to their country too, and they ask you to please come and visit them anytime. They will be waiting right here in front of the Krishna Arts Palace. They're very interesting, you know, much different than camels. Talk to camels all the time too. And I'll have to tell you about the difference between camels and cows and the wild dogs in different places, because they all have different personalities, and I talked to all of them. It's awesome. And tonight we were also going to the ATM, but I was with another couple of friends, and there was a bull in the middle of the street, and my friend, one of them, was looking at the bull, and they were looking at each other eye to eye. And I was like, wow, you're really staring at the bull, and the bull is staring at you. And finally the bull starts going like this and waving his horns. And I was just like, you better watch out. That bull looks like he's getting mad that you're staring at him. And he looked like he was ready to start charging him. It tripped me out. Like, I wasn't worried about them. I mean, even though it feels weird walking next to those cows and bulls, that was kind of freaky. Man, there's some bug in here. And so then my friend said, okay, bull, you have the street. Let me move. And he came near me. I said, ooh, and that bull kept an eye on him. He was not happy. Incident. We were taking a back alley back to the hotel. And it's later at night, and the streets are empty. Nobody's out there except the wild dogs, which the wild dogs here are so cute, and they actually look clean. They're really, really cute dogs. They're not all scruffy and stuff. And they're really sweet in temperament. And they're different from the Egyptian dogs, wild dogs. But, and the dogs and the cows and the bulls. And there's a lot of cows and bulls and dogs. So anyway, we're going down this back alley, and there's this cow, and it's like, you know, you're walking right next to him. In some cases, like when I was going around the bus, I mean, I'd have to squeeze between a cow's face and a bus, and I'd be like, hello, Mr. Cow. Like, you don't know if they're going to, like, try to grab you, bite you, or what, you know. I don't know. I don't know these Indian cows. But I would talk to all of them. And so, anyway, this one cow, and he was going along, he's like making this loud noise. And normally, I haven't heard them making noises. And so we're walking by, and these doors are open, and there's a guy, and he's literally, his room is right off the street, and he's sitting on his bed, and he's like, it's a nice room, but it's his room, and he's sitting right at the edge of his bed where the doors are open, and he's smiling, and we're like, oh, okay. And so we hear the cow again, really loud. I was like, oh, and I kept looking because I thought, I don't want that cow to come running after us. They're huge, right? And then he's making all this noise, and we turn around and look, and his head is right up to that guy's room, right where the guy would be sitting. He's like, woo, woo, like really loud. And I was like, oh my gosh. It was so funny. I have to believe that the cow knew the guy, and maybe he just wanted food. I don't know. But that would be pretty freaky to be sitting right there on your bed with your door open and a cow's face right in front of you mooing into your room. That's pretty freaky. Anyway, that's pretty cool. I mean, I just find it so interesting that the life of cows in India. The life of cows in India. I'm going to have to do a video on that. Hey everyone, how are you doing? I just wanted to do a quick check-in video. I'm sure you'll all be happy to know that I will be heading back tomorrow. Yeah, my final night here. I'm still sick, as you can see. It's been crazy, but I know it's all part of the journey. Today I got a very long massage, and that was interesting in itself, and I'll go more into that later. But yeah, spent my day pretty sick today, doing my best just to get through it all, and getting ready to leave. Good morning. Just woke up, my last day in India. I am getting ready to head out. So, jump in the shower, have some breakfast, wait around a little bit, and off to the airport. It's been interesting, India. It's been really interesting, India. I'm sure when I get home, I'm going to understand a lot more of what this was about. This last night was the most incredible night I've had in India. In this room, I've had dreams, and then I haven't had really dreams since I've been here, and I usually dream all the time. I don't even remember what my dream was, but I'm hoping I'll recall it. I know I definitely had one, and slept really deep at the same time. Something was shifting in me tonight. I did a big shift tonight, and this morning I could just feel everything that I needed to release to better my life coming out of me, all the releasing of people and cutting cords and, setting better boundaries and bringing in the energies that I need to live the life I was born to live. There's always a huge shift on trips like this, and today I felt it. And I'm emotional and excited to find out where this is going to take me and what this was really about. I felt a lot of energy moving today, out and in. So just really taking some time to center myself in myself and let go of all the connections and all the activities and here and in my life, and seeing what is next for my journey. So anyway, I have to hurry up and get ready and get out of here, and I'm sure I'll check in with you again later. I was taking my shower and I'm hearing this beautiful chanting the whole time. It's been beautiful, and they were ringing bells and everything. I wish I had time to keep recording, but it was nice taking a shower to that. Well, this is it. I'm just checking out and going to take a quick walk around the area to check out some things, and then guess I'll be heading to the airport soon. It's a beautiful day. The energy is completely different now. Now everything feels open and beautiful. Of course, the day I'm leaving, isn't that just the way things seem to work? I've been looking at this sign since we've been here and totally just keep laughing because it just hasn't felt that way. And today, everything shifted. Everything feels so good. And I'm going to share an amazing meditation with you that I was doing this morning when I have a chance. Okay. This is the lobby of the hotel we've been staying in Udaipur. Very nice people that run this place. I highly recommend it, but make sure you ask for the best rooms because they have some really awesome rooms. All the way up. Enjoy the walk. And yeah, the rooftop is where everything happens. That's one of the owners right there. You ready for me? Signs keep coming. Off to the airport. Say goodbye, Udaipur. Either I have a fever or it's just damn hot in here. I'm at the Delhi airport heading to Abu Dhabi, heading to JFK, heading home. And it's been on the run to get to this point. Well, you know how it is when you try to leave a country. But I'm really tired. Oh my God, and I'm so hot. I just want to get on the plane and chill out. Anyway, wish me luck on this ride home. And I'll be checking in again. I'm on my last leg of my flight, almost home, and look who I've met.
Hi, this is me.
You guys recognize them, don't you? They're very famous.
Well, we've just come from India and we just had a fabulous time together. We're just about landing in JFK in the next 5 minutes, I guess. We just did the most longest haul of our journey together and spent some really great time talking and having some great conversation, lots of love. And we just didn't realize perhaps the time that we spent would go down making us some good friends, and hope to be in touch with her. She's a wonderful person. And
All the best.
All the best.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Namaste.
Namaste.
This is their first time in the U.S. and this is my first time in India.
Yes, the best of the two worlds.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hey everyone, after 3 flights and about 30 hours, I finally made it to New York. And that was really long. My last flight was about 14 hours, but I met some really cool people. And I don't know how that worked, but I guess I do know how that works. Just synchronicities. And ended up just talking to one of them pretty much the whole entire time about helping him with some project that he's working on and talking about the angels and things like that. But it was long and tiring. There was a really weird guy on the plane. He kept turning around and going like, fuck you and bitch. And we're like, whoa, who's he talking to? And he would hit the TV screen in front of his chair and we're like, what is this guy like? I was worried. You never know when crazy people on a plane. I guess I've seen too many movies. I was like, we need to report this guy. You don't know what he's up to. But anyway, my 2 friends that I met were on their way to San Francisco, so I helped them with what they should do in their limited time. And usually I would sleep on a flight like that. I think I spent the whole time talking to him most of the time, and he was hilarious too. He had me cracking up. He kept calling the flight attendant, like kept ringing the pushing the light and ding ding. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so funny. But anyway, I'm really tired of traveling. It's hard traveling to something that's so far away. And now I'm waiting like a little over 3 hours to catch one more plane home. That's 4 flights. And how many hours? I guess it would be 4 flights in about 7 hours. And then when I get home, I get to drive almost 2 hours home. So, such is my life in the travels. I'm not complaining. I suppose I had an amazing time. It was very transformational. I learned more about myself. I had a huge shift on the last day. There was like, I was really clearing myself, and there was like 2 hours of chanting going on during that time. And I was in this amazing room the last night. And I had a huge shift, which I needed because that was a really difficult trip. There was a lot of amazing things that happened, but just in general, there was just a lot going on. And I don't think I ever rested one night very well. And so it's all part of it, of course. And that last night, having that really big shift, it's like, oh, wow. But I finally... The next morning after that shift, and I cleared myself and cut my energy cords with everyone in India and just cleared all my chakras and cleaned up all my energy. I felt better than I felt in I don't know how long. I felt so good after that. And then I was ready to like enjoy the city I was in. And finally I started feeling better. I'm not completely well yet, but that day when I woke up, I was so much better than I had been. And I felt good as well. And I was like, oh, now I have to leave? I mean, gee, thanks. But, I was thinking about how I got sick and everything. And the message I was getting about is like, I never get sick. I never get sick. I don't get sick. I don't even get colds. So, but I will get affected by cigarette smoke and pollution. And it's very polluted where I was. So I know that's what started it. But the message I got is because emotionally I'm pretty evenly keeled. Okay? Of course, I'm not perfect, and I will have my spikes and get pissed off here and there, but I get over it pretty quick, and I'm pretty evenly keeled. And I sensed that the reason why I had to get sick is to have a way to release what I needed to release, because I had plenty of opportunities to get furious or mad or upset, and I don't know, not furious. I wouldn't say that. I had plenty of opportunities to just feel stretched and challenged and maybe even upset, but I wouldn't bite at those. I just kept going with the flow and letting things be what they needed to be. So I needed something to help push out of me, detox my energy in my body. And so it had to come in a way of sickness because I really got sick. So because I'm pretty even keeled emotionally, it had to be a physical illness to release. Lucky me. Anyway, I guess pick your poison, right? That's just, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm back to New York. I was greeted with a real jerk at immigration customs coming out. And I was just like, wow, you know what? Half the time I feel so unwelcome in my own country. And that just seems to be a common thing that I don't understand. Like, I just, I don't know why people have to be so nasty. And often I don't really feel comfortable in my own country. It's just really odd. And I felt so like bothered by that guy because he was just being a jerk for no reason. And I believe that he's doing it because you won't make a big stink in customs, because if you do, you risk the chance of just getting messed with. And of course, you don't want to do that, right? But it's just somebody throwing their control issues around and just not being kind. And nobody deserves that. And it just really upset me when I came in it. I mean, it still bugs me right now. I'm like, why is this bugging me? And I'm just sad because I don't know what's happening with the U.S., honestly. And I mean, things just keep shifting, and you know what? It is a challenging time to live in this world that we're in, because it's changing so much right now, and so much of it doesn't resonate with so many of us, and just the outwardly unkindness that just is not necessary. It's not part of my reality of what I want to see in my reality. So anyway, upon getting home, I really want to take some time to have some reflection about the trip and really understand more of why I went and what I was learning. And now not go back to the life I was living when I left, because I'm different. And whenever you take any trip like this, one of the tricks is not to go back to the life you were living, but now move forward with where you've been and how you've changed. And so many times people just fall back into that going back to what they're used to. So it means being conscious and not letting yourself fall back into those patterns. So I just want to spend some time to figure out what that is, how I've changed, and how to leverage that to better my life now, and what I really want to do. So anyway, that's my thoughts for now. I'll let you go. I'm back in the U.S., and I guess I'll be catching up on things as I get back into the swing of things. But I just wanted to say hello, and I'll see you all later. Bye. Thank God it's time to get on my last flight. I am drained. It's been way too many hours of travel, and I am just so done with this. Last flight and then 2 hours drive. Coming into home stretch. Finally made it to my last airport, and I finally slept like a dog, like last 2 hours on that flight. I'm getting my baggage, getting my car, and going home. 2 more hours of traveling, and I shall be at my final destination. I am so ready to be done with this. All part of the journey. Anyway, just checking in. Bye. I think it could be possible that my tailbone is bruised from sitting so long. That is craziness. Just waiting for my bags, and I'm heading out of the airport. Okay, I'm in the car, heading home. It's home sweet home. It's getting more into view. Very excited about this. Almost there. Really almost there now. And the weather's a mild 61 at 7:30 p.m. When I arrived at the airport, it was sunny and warm. The air is fresh. Thank you, God. No more pollution. and it's beautiful as usual. When I was on the plane, I was in a plane full of people excited to be heading to our destination. Everybody going for a fun vacation, excited about being on vacation, and me happy that I live in a vacation destination every day. And just enjoying being back in the fresh air and the beauty of my home, and looking forward to that hot shower and cozy bed tonight. I will be home in about 10 minutes. So I guess this will conclude this journey, except for how everything unfolds from here, and we'll see what that's all about. Well, I'm home, I'm showered, and I lost count of how many hours on the road I was, but probably from start to finish 40 or a little bit more. I'm just glad to be home. I'm like physically now like tired. I was putting some stuff away in the bathroom. I was just like, oh, I'm so tired. I just don't even want to open drawers. So I will unpack my luggage at least and hit the bed to just relax. I'm just ready to crash. And that was it from start to finish. And for now, I did it. I made it. There's my Isis. I'm happy to be home. And peace. Namaste.